So I would like to introduce you to Makaron300fix. Now, before I do anything with his record, I want you to really take a look at this player from this screen and tell me why you think he's a cheater. Now, I will say the one thing I do tend to look at before I look at the replay, because obviously this is the first screen I look at, is how much ammo they are carrying. He is carrying a full load. 65 rounds for the Bulldog. Almost 60 APDS for the Bulldog in this player. He is a relatively new player, and I say relatively, it's 1,000 battles. He's a level 44, brand new account pretty much. He's only played low tier. I don't think he has like any premiums from what I can tell. I guess I can look by a record. No, I think it's like basically a basic account that doesn't really have anything else going for it except for just playing the game. And you can see he's, even in the Bulldog, he's like a 4-to-1, I believe. Yeah, he's like a 4 or 5-to-1. And he's in a starter squadron that's literally just for getting squadron vehicles. So the leader might not know he is a cheater or whatever, but I also wanted to bring up something pretty simple. This is a lot of people I get in my comment section who are like, this player's using ULQ, he doesn't know what he's looking at, blah, blah, blah. Now, if you know anything about this game, here's the map of Normandy. This is the bushes that he's looking through. All this, see all the green lines, all these are shrub lines and trees and everything. Now, it's a little bit different, but like I said, ULQ doesn't make entire levels of shrubs disappear. Like it did back in the day, it made walls and stuff disappear. It still does a little bit, but it doesn't do as much as egregious as it was years ago. So trees here that this player is looking right through here. Tree is here, hedgerow that connects to here and goes down here, up to here, all here. So here, here, and here. So potentially this player is looking through full shrubbery and shrub line. Another hedge line that goes down to right here. Another hedge line that goes right here. And then this and this. So it's 4 lines of trees that he's looking through. And people claim that he's cheating, or he's not cheating, or he's using ULQ, blah, blah, blah. I know people use ULQ. That's very apparent by all the videos I see online of competitive players that use ULQ and just normal players that use ULQ. That is a surprise to absolutely no one that people use ULQ. I know a lot of people use ULQ just because they want to get the advantage on other players. I play this game on, I know a lot of people are like, well, use ULQ. I show ULQ off in my replays occasionally just to show that that's what ULQ looks like on the current settings in the game. And if you can't realize that, then that's just what it is. On my setup, that's what it is. If I drop everything down, that's what it looks like on some of my older videos. I don't record in ULQ because it's very apparent when somebody is cheating, as egregious as these are. If I have to lower my settings into ULQ to do a bigger investigation on a player, I will. But I don't need to because most of the guys I'm looking at are like this, where they're staring at people through entire levels of bushes, backing up even more, multiple times, looking through entire levels of shrubs that they can't see a player. Now, granted, that player's fully visible, but you saw earlier with the ASU, that's really apparent. But he backs up right here, fully behind everything, and you can't see that player at all, and he's aiming right for where the crew is. So, in this case, it's a very obvious thing. He's staring at a player right there, scouts him through a wall. So, there's the whole thing of, there's no way he knows the Tiger E's back there either. Tiger E's not scouted, Tiger E's not visible. ULQ doesn't make that disappear. So, if you're going to claim ULQ, give me backup on it. Give me advice on it, because there's no way that works. And I love people that claim otherwise. I play, like I said earlier, on medium-high, and I play with grass off in sight, which is what you're seeing right here. I see grass right here. This is my current setup. It's medium settings, medium-high, grass off in sight, which is what you see with the player's sight. But I like grass on my area. I like it actually look somewhat pretty, even if this game isn't so pretty at all. But that's the settings I play on. And I'm a, 4-to-1 in most vehicles I play, 3 to 4-to-1 in most vehicles I play. But it's also, I like to play certain vehicles. So people in my comment section are like, well, your record isn't so great, you play on certain vehicles. I'm sorry that I like to play the KV-1E, the T55AM1, I like to play the Falcon, I like to play all these vehicles that are perceived as overpowered, yes, but I'm sorry that I like to have fun in a game that can be really miserable at times. Because I play the T-34-57 4.7 Russian lineup all the time with friends that are actually new to the game, and I like to carry them a little bit so they get better RP for their games. Is that a problem? Not really, because it helps them out more than it helps me out, and there's literally nothing wrong with just helping my friends out. Also, the fact that he sniped that pilot literally in the face and he didn't die and was able to drop a bomb. Interesting. Cool, I think. You saw the shell literally head right through the cockpit of that guy. And he's totally fine. So, yeah. So the general realization is that you're allowed to play what you want in a game like this. That's totally fine. But in terms of a cheater, they're going to play whatever makes it easier for them to cheat in. Now, this person is a rare find because they haven't bought any premiums. They haven't just bought an account. They basically played from level 0 to now, only using the stock vehicles in game without cheating, and they're making it look as easy as possible without, or they're making it look like they're, you know, not a problem even they're blatantly cheating in the game. I have zero issue with people not buying premiums in the game. I have the ultimate issue with people who blatantly cheat in the game, and in this guy's case, he's using HEVT rounds, which clearly he's aiming right at our fuckable friend here. So I have a very big issue with people cheating. I have no issue with people not spending the money on the game and not abusing ULQ. Sorry, that's just how it is. But I don't know a lot of people who can do stuff like this where they're aiming at a reticle where this guy is looking at and shooting pretty close to that guy. I've checked the replay on this. The shell came probably within, because he did turn up, so he probably came pretty close to him. But you can see the guy just aiming at what feels just some sort of reticle. See how it like accelerates and goes down? Yeah, I don't know. It's funny to look at players like this in the sense of, oh, there's no way he's playing legitimately, and you just know he's not playing legitimately. So I'm gonna leave this here. As always, if you have a person in question you want to leave to me, please try to follow the format below and with player ID and the replay. The replay in question I'm asking for, guys, isn't the ID session. It's the last digits of the URL in the server replay. The session digits, where it's like a number and a letter, doesn't give me anything. I can't access session digits because those are your session that you're seeing. I can't see those. So I'm looking for the URL session because otherwise I'm just looking for a replay that works. And I have a guide linked in the pinned comment if you need to help find it. As always, if you have another comment you want to leave me, please leave it below. Try to be, you know, not inappropriate. Otherwise, YouTube will literally filter it out. And, you know, I tend to not seeing a lot of weird comments in my as well. But, you know, YouTube tends to delete a lot of comments just for random reasons, even though I have literally no comment filters in my section. As always, I hope you have a good rest of your morning, day, evening, or night, and have a good one.